ladies and gentlemen, to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. On this episode of Milan Coast to Coast, to have a trip in Prague. We're going to be talking about the Milan Slavia Prague game that happened today and our progression through to the next round of the Europa League. We got all the other big leagues that went on. We're going to talk Champions League, even Conference League. And then, of course, we got our report card. So, we got to be giving out grades tonight. And maybe we'll touch base on the Primavera. Maybe we'll wait until another day. We got the Final 8. We got so much going on. And we got to preview Verona. But before we do anything, party people, what you got to do? Well, you know what it is. Come on, do us a solid. If you're here and you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us greatly. Hit the notification so you're up to date with all the videos we got going on. Smash the like button. Leave a comment. Follow on all our socials. Man, especially Patreon. Woo-wee! It's a great night to be a Milan fan, and it don't matter who's coming up next. G, I know you ready to roll, baby.
I'm ready, baby. Let's get it.
Milan Weekly Podcast presents Milan Coast to Coast with your host, Gio and Fabio.
Benvenuti nella casa Giro in aria, si gira, sinistro, rete, gol, capolavoro di Olivier Giroud.
Mignon with another magical save.
Teo Hernandez, coast to coast, nel numero 19.
Leao carica il mancino, eccolo qua, Rafa Leao.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Milan Weekly Podcast channel. I'm Fabio, joined by my partner, Gio, and we are coming live from Long Island, New York, and Southern California, and we are Milan!
Coast to coast, baby. You know it.
Yeah,
It's
damn
March
right. Gee, how you doing, man? What's going on, baby?
It's March Madness, like Future says, a whole
Hell
lot of
yeah.
madness.
Well, the madness comes when you got to take a trip to Prague, and we're going to only spend one night, so we have to get our money worth, baby. What up to everybody in the chat? We are live, and we are on fire tonight because our team did not come out and look asleep like we feared. They actually took care of their business, and we're going to go through everything. But shout out to everybody in the chat joining us. If you want, leave a question. We'll get to it later in the show. We got the report coming in just a little bit, so make sure you put your grades in for each individual player. We're going to go through them in a second. Before we get to the replay of the game, we got to send a special shout out. Our good luck charm, Timmy, and the birthday boy, Facebook Frank. Let's give him a little love here. There he is. Frank, if you don't know Frank, you don't know ball, baby. Frank is in the chat. Give him love. It was his birthday. What was it, G? Was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
No,
earlier this week. Yesterday. The 13th, lucky number 13, Facebook Frank. 2 dubs he got to see. So shout out to Facebook Frank. Man, lucky guy to be in Milan for those 2 games. But let's go, G. Anything you want to say to Facebook Frank before we move on?
Man, shout out to Facebook Frank, man. Like he's the encyclopedia about Milan. He knows anything, bro. Like anything. So if you want a lesson, you really love the club, he's the guy to hit up. He's a good dude, and he'll let you know. He's not gonna shit on you. He's gonna let you know what it is, and he's gonna school you on the club that we love. In a good way, though, okay?
Yeah. Listen. Happy birthday, Facebook Frank. Our good luck charm. A night in Prague, baby. We had worries. Let's bring up what was our starting lineup here. All right, you see, obviously, Giroud up top, Loftus-Cheek, Pulisic, Leao. Then Musa and Adley getting the start in the midfield. Gabbia starting with Tomori, with Calabria, Theo Hernandez, and Mike Mignon. So, all in all, did you have any thoughts before the game actually set in when you saw this lineup, bro?
When I saw the lineup, I was like saying, you know what, Pioli, you get an A. I mean, you're a man, and you didn't drop the Italian stallion himself, Gabita. So I was very happy about that because I would have went off on him starting from right now. So I
Hell
was
yeah.
excited to see him. He's been playing great the last 10 games, and I like that, man.
What up, what up, what up, everybody in the chat again. Yeah, I was happy to see Gabbia Tomori. Obviously, you got to reward Tomori. You got to reward Gabbia to give him a chance to play alongside Tomori when he came back. I thought it was a good move. Let's get into the actual highlights, man. All right. Let me remove this thing. We don't need this thing right now. All right, so the game kind of starts off on a sour note. Not exactly what you wanted when you think about how this game should be turning out. But within 3 minutes, Mike kind of makes a stupid move there on a clearance. He kind of holds the ball too long. He's trying to kind of put it to his left. And this fucking guy tackles into Mike's leg. And this seems to be the maneuver that basically Mike tries to drudge on for a few more minutes, even makes a great save, which in all, it was actually a little sus on Tomori because Tomori was one-on-one with their striker, still let him get the shot off. But big ups to Mike, despite being hurt, still sticking out that leg and making that block. Huge. But unfortunately, Mike needed to get fucking substituted. And here comes Sportiello. Now, this is the turning point of the game. 19 minutes. Calabria takes what appears to be a foul to the ankle. Thought initially when I saw it, it was a bit of dramatics going on. Diving, banging on the floor like an animal. I was like, the fuck's he doing, man? Oh, VAR says, maybe you want to go take a look again. Gee, 2 red cards back to back, this time at home. Slavia Prague was not happy. The fans were not happy. But us Milan fans, we were pretty happy. What say you about the red card, bro? Do we think it's too harsh? Should have just been a yellow? It wasn't anything on the field.
Nah, he didn't give him a yellow. That was a yellow card, Fabio, because he got him. He stomped on him after.
For sure.
To get the
so
ball.
You're saying it was too harsh to get a red?
It was a harsh. The other one with Pulisic, when people are saying it's not a red,
that was a red.
It was a red because it was up on the shin area.
Hell yeah.
Chin, so that's automatic red. But I mean, to me, yeah.
Roberto agrees. Yeah, good call. Straight red. Studs were in.
Yeah, so I was just surprised. Yo, but Fabio, you shitting on fucking Calabria like Calabrian or Calabri.
Yo, the announcers cannot get Calabria's name. They call it Calabrian. What's going on, Reno? Yo, I'm telling you, man, it just said these guys are professionals and they're pronouncing shit like I do. But at least I know Calabria's name. They're saying Calabrian, Calabrian. Yeah, Calabri. I mean, they just be changing shit. Unbelievable, man.
Instead of Leo. What the?
Yeah,
like, what
Leo. Well, the cards didn't stop there because Dudera ends up getting a yellow card on another hard foul. This time on Musa, and then here it comes, baby. The 87th minute, we get Pulisic a great one-on-one chance. I thought for sure he was going to get it there. Ends up getting it saved. Musa, great through pass to find Leao, who again, his shot is saved. Goalkeeper was coming up big for them, trying to keep him in. Tomori gets a header from Adley's corner. That goes wide of the target. And then eventually, boom, baby, 33rd minute. Here he comes. Christian Pulisic, assist from Leao, 1-0. We're fucking riding high. Captain America does it again, baby. What were you thinking after this? 1-0, pack it up, tell him to shut down shop. We rolling him up.
What I was saying after like the 27th minute where he missed, I said Pulisic is fucking straight basura. I was putting the basuras in the chat, and then he do because he did everything right.
You are the quickest to turn. You do 180s left and right, baby.
But Pulley, he did what he did on that goal, and then I said, okay, well, basically the tie is basically going to be over here with this goal.
Hell yeah!
I think that we killed them and
We
stuff
did.
like
Well,
that.
we did. Honestly, that the red card I think broke their spirit, and then this next run of play was just again they seemed to have difficulty in that final 15 minutes of the first half. 2 minutes later, Loftus Cheek, the goal machine, gets on the end of a cross from Dale in the box and just puts it in like he's been doing. 2-0. At this point, the game is over. I'm thinking 10 men, 2 men down. We just booked our fucking ticket. Let's ride it slow and easy, pause, and take it to the finish line. What were you thinking after Loftus Cheek scored, bro?
I was just like, I was excited, man, because Theo made that run, and I was trying to have him like shit on DeMarco because DeMarco did his celebration yesterday. That's Theo shit, always deriding these injuries, but that's not here. I was just excited, like, damn, Theo. Ever since we've been like cracking on him since the beginning. He watches the pod fight. He don't drop a like, but he watches the fight. He know we put that pressure on him, and I was just excited to see that was a clear cut pass, and boom, there you go, Loftus Cheek.
Well, now the game here, we have a couple of moments here, right? Musa ends up getting a decent shot that it's kind of soft, but it gets it saved. And then Tomori does something that I just didn't understand. He takes a stupid yellow foul in the 44th minute when he's on a yellow warning already. So now, despite being up 2-0, we have to face the fact that Tomori, which is what we believe is our best center back, is now going to be missing for the first leg of whoever we play in the next round. But the half is not over just yet. Rafa gets a shot, which he could have done a lot better. He ends up putting it into the stands. But in the extra time, Pulisic finds Leao, who buries it 3-0. And Leao's goal was fucking amazing. The way he was able to just beautiful looping shot. The goalie had no chance. He didn't even move the goalie. The goalie, he just looked at it, watched it go by. That was beautiful. 3-0 going into halftime. Time to set up shop. Time to book. Let's go get your luggage now and start packing your shit, guys. We're going back to Milan, and we're going to the next round. Rafa's shot. What say you? Because you talk a lot of caca about Rafa. You talk a lot of caca about Rafa. Go ahead. I dare you. I dare you say something.
Nah, man, Rafa, like, this what we need, Fabio. We need these performances and stuff like that. The second half, he didn't really do that much, but first half, that's what he did. That's what you do. You kill the game, just like Liverpool did to the game. They killed the game in the first half. So I was very excited. That's a wonder goal, and I expect to see a lot more of those till the end of the season.
Yeah. Well, all right. We can go through the second half pretty quickly because there's not much. We make 2 substitutions at halftime. Leao has one great chance early in the second half, but he kind of loses it in the box when he could have really done something special there again. Gabia gets a yellow card in the 56th minute. Then Chukwueze comes on, and really, at that point, the game is over. 3-0. They're just holding possession. Somehow, Slavia actually musters one up, despite having nothing to do, Sportiello, after he gets substituted the whole game. The one shot that they finally got was in the last 5 minutes. They put it in to turn it 3-1 and ruin our clean sheet, of course. But that's the end of the game there. So let's get into the report card. Let's go. Let's start here. Forget these guys. All right. What say you about Mike, man? Mike lasts about, I don't know, I want to say, 17, 18 minutes?
21.
No, 21. Yeah, but 6 or 7 of those minutes were on the floor. So what say you about Mike? Do you give him a grade? He did have one big save.
I'm disappointed in Magic, Fabio. I've been a very advocated that he hasn't been the same since his racial abuse. And be a teammate. Tell him that he needs to get the help that he does, because he's never held and basically he injured himself because he held up the ball too much. I never seen Magic doing that. He's been doing a lot of dumb things that are out of his character. And I think all that has affected him. Now it's time for him to look at himself in the mirror, get the help, because, racism could fuck you up and shit like that. But he's been letting a lot of goals, a lot of things go, and basically injuring himself. So I was very disappointed in that. I'm gonna give him a D.
Oh, all right. Leban Youssef feels the same. D.
Yeah. You like we need you. We need you, Magic. I mean, you got that. We call you Magic for a reason because you could save the spectacular, and we need you for these quarterfinals and semifinals and finals if we get there.
Yeah, for me, I didn't give him a grade. Timmy said F, but then he switched to C just because of the save. Roberto saying that one slide, that guy slid right into him. There was no need for that slide tackle. Yeah, you're probably right, but also there was no need for him to hold on to the ball as long as he did. So I gave him an NA. He showed up. I don't care. It's not even fair to give him a grade. He made the one save that he needed to, but again, it's like you come in first thing in the morning, right? You're at high school or some shit, and you get a pop quiz as soon as you walk into the class. You sit down and you write like the first question, you get that shit right, and then you shit your pants in the middle of the class. That's what it's like. You got to leave. That's it. You don't get to finish the rest of the test. Is it fair you fail? Is it fair you get a bad grade? I don't think so. Just NA. You do it again next time. So that's what I'm giving Mike. You're saying D. A few people said D. Maybe C. I will go with a D just for him. All right, Calabria, Calabrian, Calabria, whatever you want to call it. Calabria. What do we got here? He played half. They're giving him a 6.8 here. Me, he did get fouled to get the red card, so I don't know if that's a plus of some sort. And he ends up getting substituted for Kalulu in the 45th minute. I gave Calabria a C just for being on the field and taking the foul. Good for you. Timmy saying the same. What about you?
Nah, I'm giving him a C, Fabio. I mean, he didn't really do too much. He's like Fabio, he's either a C or a D, Calabria, going forward. Like he's not C. Special. He's not doing nothing. No, like for the rest of the whole season, But he's either a C or a D. So
I don't want to tell a player he can't get a B or A. I mean, you got to work for it, brother. Yeah. All right, so we're going C. Let's go with Gabbia now. Gabbia played the whole game. Yeah, hold on. What you want? Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Hold on. We're gonna talk Gabbia. Well, we gotta give G his hold on 1 second. I'm sorry. I gotta give G his FaceTime. G's gonna have his FaceTime. Go ahead. Tell us what you want to talk about.
Hey man, shout out Gabbio. I'm gonna give him a B. And what I liked is the yellow card that he got, Fabio. He was tired of the Slavia Praga, whatever their name is. Like he was tired of them fucking up, like complaining for everything. And that slide tackle, boom, he took him out, and that showed me that he a fucking dog, and I fucking like a dog. I'm gonna give him a B. But he didn't really do anything wrong. And if you look at the goal that was allowed, that wasn't his man. It was again with 101 defender Chow that let the thing. But Gabbia, I love me some Gabbia, man.
Listen, Gabbia, I give him a B. I think it's fair. I think it's good. Mm-hmm. To me, B for him. He did get a yellow card later, but all in all, I think he was the better of the three center backs that were in the game. Big ups to Gabbia. All right. So let's go to his partner. We're gonna start with Tomori. Now, I gave Tomori a D. He almost gave up a great chance in the beginning of the game. I don't forget about that. I didn't like that. A lot of grabbing. Still, the guy was able to turn around and put a shot on him. No bueno, Tomori. And then you get a dumb yellow when it's 44 minutes. We're already, you could probably sit out the second half and you know it. Why you take a foul there? We're up 2-0. We have a 2-goal advantage besides that. So it's 4 goals up. Like, what are you doing? That doesn't need to happen. That's why you get a D. The only thing I could say that maybe I'm happy he got it here and not in a game where the second leg of the next round could be really, really dangerous and we might really need him. So, you know what? I don't hate it too much, but still not a good performance for him. D. What say you?
Nah, D. I mean, Fabio, I don't know. I've been reading and listening to a lot of Milan content creators, and they said they wanted Tomori and Chow to start this game, that they were getting on the fitness and stuff like that. But to me, I don't think Tomori has caught up to the speed of the game, so he's not really fit. But that was dumb. He didn't need to get that yellow on that one. That was just now. But we got Big D Gabbia in there, so we good, Fabio. But I'm gonna give him a D. to Tomori.
Everybody wants to give the D to everybody now. That's how it is. All right, so Theo Hernandez. What's your grade for Theo? Look at that, 8.5. 8.5, highest on Fight Mob.
I mean,
Levan Youssef saying C? Or was that for Tomori? Maybe that was...
Nah, Levi, you said you're gonna Theo a C. We need to know if that's for Theo.
No, I think that was for Tomori.
No, man. Shout out Theo, man. I think he's improved, man, and he was going crazy, Fabio. That second goal, he creates it all on his own, and I'm just happy to see him back at the level that he is and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm going to give him an A, Fabio, 8.5.
You giving him A? Oh, 8.5, that's true. That's a really high score. Did make a wonderful assist. I had him at a B. At a B. Good. I mean, maybe I feel like other people think maybe I'm being too harsh. I mean, he has the best grade on the screen, but I think B is more accurate. But I hear you. 8.5 can't really argue with that. All right, let's go to the midfield now. Start with Yassine, the Dream, Adley. Now, Adley, oh man, I mean, he was fine. He didn't do anything special, honestly. So, I'm somewhere between a C and a B. What say you?
I'm going to give him a D, Fabio.
Oh, my Lord.
Look, Fabio, shout out to our brother Kush. Kush said it best. He said, we 10 men. And he's not even being expensive, and that's his game. So shout out Kush. He convinced me. I was at a C, but what Kush said is that he didn't make that killer pass or try to like cut the thing open when we're up by 1 man. You know? Yeah.
We needed creativity.
I'm gonna give him that. I'm not gonna give him that D.
Give him that D, son. Yeah. Yo, I'm sorry. I was somewhere between a B and a C, so I think it's fair we land on C since you want to give him the D. Look, Anwar's saying give him a B. He launches all counters, getting in spaces. Come on. I think somewhere between a B and C is more accurate. You're going D. We'll land on a C. And look, Frank's saying he's getting the D. The dude looked lost, just like last week in the first leg. He saw him in person. So I'm not going to argue with Frank. We're going to go with a C on that one. Musa's the same thing. He did fine. Took a couple of hard tackles. Looked very busy. I thought he played a solid game. Again, he didn't do anything that was amazing to get a B. So I think fair is a C, honestly. I was surprised he got the start, too. Just saying.
I mean, he went on beast mode, like Facebook Frank said. He seen him versus the Empoli game. He went on beast mode, so here in the spot. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna give him a C, Fabio. I mean, I wasn't really seeing those powerful runs versus that team. And when you're up a man, you're supposed to like dominate that midfield, and that's what I didn't really like today, and stuff like that. Especially, I don't know, the whole game plan went out the window. But yeah, I'm gonna just give him a C, Fabio. Maybe D.
You're gonna give him the D. All right, so let's go to Loftus Cheek now. I'm gonna start with Lofty. What's your grade on Loftus?
Loftus B, Fabio. He's doing good, Fabio.
B.
He got the goal. He's a fox in the box.
8.5. He's a B.
B.
He's a B. Come on.
He ain't got that D like Dale. That's what it is.
Hey, yo! Listen, all I'm going to say is that Ruben's been playing fantastic. I'm giving him an A for this one. I thought he was lively, picking up balls, moving the ball around, getting it out there. There was somebody who was doing nothing in the middle. It wasn't him. He did good. I'm giving Ruben an A. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I'm out of my mind. But he was the man. Let's get to Paulie now. I am a real American. This guy. How many more fucking times does he got to put goals in, get assists before people stop talking shit about the best American we could have ever hoped to have on our beloved Milan? Captain fucking America. Give that motherfucker an A. Talk to me, G.
Look, there's a lot of propaganda out there, but shout out to my brother. I'm gonna call him. I'm gonna shit Facebook. I call him big time. I was on Spaces today with him. I call him Peacock Martino, and he put the stats up. He put up that Pulley was number one as the right wing, and then combined Macias and like Salamaker was all the way at the bottom. So if you guys are still hogging on to Salamaker and Macias, then you guys are a bunch of jabronis. Shout out to fucking Pulisic, man. I mean, he's proven everybody right. Remember, he's been playing consistently for 3 months and a half without resting that much. Probably like only like
and everybody's fear. Oh, he's gonna get hurt. Oh, he's gonna get hurt. I mean, knock on wood while I'm saying that. But he's been pretty fucking durable. And this guy keeps taking clashes into the legs, catching red cards for other players. This guy is under their skin. Then your World Games of Soccer, baby. Love him. Let's go. The other superstar. The man that when you speak ill, you better fucking cut your tongue. Rafael motherfucking Surfing Leao, the best young player in Serie A. You better get off his nutsack, all right? If you want to grab nutsacks, that's the other team. Over here, get off Pulisic's nutsack and get off of Leao's nutsack, all right? Because Leao is the number one, all right? And I'm sorry, I gotta reel in some of my American brothers out there. Nobody is better than Rafael Leao. He is numero fucking uno on the depth chart, all right? Number one. No, this guy, I'd put him at goalkeeper because he's the man, all right? Leao is number one. I don't want to hear, oh, he's not running as much. He's not running the whole game. This fucking guy is a workhorse. A workhorse. He goes out there and he gives it his all. And look, big nights, who's the one making assists? Who's the one scoring fucking brilliant goals? You want him to do it every fucking time. He's not a machine. Ain't no machines out there. Leao is our best chance at making our team get to the level that we all hope they strive to be. Get the fuck out of here. This guy's an A all day, every day, twice on Sunday. What you got to say? You a hater. I know you a hater. You've been hating all year on Leao. Every time. You just can't wait to hate. Talk to me, G.
Fabio, you wild and say that he could play.
I told you, son.
You wild and say that he could play goalkeeper, man. He not no Theo Hernandez. Hernandez play everywhere. Leao can't do what Hernandez do, but that's not here nor there. But today, I'm gonna just tell you that goal right there, that's Ballon d'Or. I'm gonna take that shit from Peacock Martino. He did that tweet. Shout out to him, Martino Puccio on Twitter, man. He even got his own channel, and he does a lot of great content. Great dude. But he says plays like that, he could win Ballon d'Or, but he just got to be more consistent. Leao recently, like the last 5 games, he's been picking it up, and he's even come back to defend. So I'm gonna give him an A++, Fabio. I'm gonna send him to the next grade.
I'll tell you this: the reason why Pulisic is running is because they tried to run him out of Chelsea. Everybody's running him off as a has-been, getting her too much. So he's got to prove. And plus, the kid is like 50 pounds less than Leao. Leao's a monster, bro. A monster. Leao is Mike Tyson. Pulisic is the size of that guy in Punch-Out. All right? That's why he's got to run. He's got to be a workhorse. I'm telling you, the reason why Leao is not going insane every game all day, up and down, so by the time he turns 28, he's not going to have a kneecap, it's because of Pioli. Pioli tells him to play this sort of way. And again, your forwards, you want him to trek all the way back? Come on, give him a break here, all right? This guy is the reason you need him up front. So when he has space and distance that he could travel and put on the fucking speed, you got to have Rafael Leao. Pulley doesn't have that. He's pretty fast, but he's not Leao fast. Don't fucking... Anyway, the fact that we got both of them, and you guys don't remember we had Macias delivering packages like Amazon Prime, and over here, Salamakers is just tossing everything into the stands, except one game where he looked like Messi. Stop it. Stop it. We have great people on each side, man. We're going to get to the question of who we play next when we're done. Let's get to the final guy. I don't even want to hear your grade. I don't think
Fabio.
you gave me a grade. You
Wow.
better say A, otherwise I will cut through the screen, grab you.
Fabio. No, I said A. But you sounded like one of those preachers or that be scamming people and shit, taking money from the church.
No, geez, stop it. Stop. Listen, I'm preaching. I should be preaching
Nah.
to the choir because all you people out there need to understand the layout is our fucking ace, our diamond in the rough. Do not ever think that layout is not the number one thing on our offense, okay? Everybody else does great. Fantastic. Layout does great. We win games. That's how it works. Let's get to Drew. What say you about Drew? Because I know you're going to call him a cadaver, say he did nothing. 7.0.
No, he didn't do nothing, bro. I didn't never heard his game. And shout out my brother right there, Alfredo Big Game. Shout out to him. Legendary shit right there. If you don't know him, know him. But Giroud, Fabio, he wasn't in the game. He wasn't in the game. I'm gonna give him a C, but I'm gonna give him a C because that's not his fault, Fabio. I've told people once again, they think I'm a hater. He cannot play every 3 to 4 days. He doesn't have it in it. And since he started playing 3 to 4 days, we've seen the level come down. Before, when there was no Europa League on those 5 games, he was a maniac. He got the week's rest. He was all over the place. He was getting the ball in the midfield. He was coming to assist. He was scoring goals and shit like that. But he cannot play, and that's the fault of Pioli, especially the way that we set up today, Fabio. You know what we were doing, right? We were doing what Inter did yesterday, what Limone did yesterday. We were waiting to sit back. And there was a lot of times that we were trying to get the outlet ball to Giroud, but he's not fast. That's why I was like, you know what? Take Giroud out right now, put Okafor, and you and Leao can fucking counterattack, because that was what we're setting up. But then we got the red card, and it was different. So I'm going to give him a C, but that's based on Pioli because he really didn't do anything.
Everybody's saying C because he did kind of what we believe Pioli. I'm giving him a D.
What?
D. Yeah, I said it. I'm giving him a D. He had one awesome chance towards the end of the game to bag one, and he hit it right at the goalkeeper. He hit it right at the goalkeeper. You named it. You didn't get called at all. If you were a C, you were close to a D. I'm sorry. I know. I sound like a hater, but I'm sorry, Giroud. Come on, bro. Come on. You got to do better than that. I know it's me. It's me. It's all right. It's all right. It was a difficult header. Okay. I'll give you a C then. We'll go with a C and we'll call it a day. Let's go to our substitutes. Let's start with the man who's called upon early in the game, Marco Sporiello. Now, I had him at like a C for doing nothing, and I think I got to keep it at that because I don't know how much. They got one shot on target, really, and they scored it. So, I mean, is that on his fault? I don't know. So, I had him at a C because he basically did nothing the whole game.
Nah, I'm gonna give him a B, Fabio. He's not.
A B! A B!
He didn't have anything to do, Fabio.
Well, he gets a B just for showing up the class.
Of course, you start hating on the Italians. You feel me?
Oh. All right, let's go to the other subs. We got Chow and Chukwueze. We'll start with Chow because Chow came in at halftime, replaced idiotic Tomori there. He loses the guy, I think, on the goal.
Yeah,
so I had him at a D. I was going to give him a C, but I was even writing that early, and then he gives up the goal, kind of. I thought it was his guy, the way he was like.
No, it was. Look at the replay. It's him. Gabia's on the other side guarding the other man.
So it's got to be a D, bro.
Now I'm giving him an F, Fabio. I'm tired of this 1v1
F?
defending.
Wow,
I'm tired of
the
that
German vibranium has cracked.
No. He hasn't cracked, but that's his flaw in his game, Fabio. A lot of people got flaws in the game. They just got to get better. Look at Theo. When he first came, he didn't even know how to defend a set piece. And look at him now. He's starting to know the position. And that's what Chow needs to know. So, I mean, I'm going to give him an F.
Yo, the next F, that's harsh, bro. I gave him a D, so we can go with that. Frank is saying D as well. The kid still seems raw, needs to wake up. And Nas agrees. Listen, I think maybe F might be right. It was bad. You only played 45 minutes, and you ended up giving a goal, and they didn't do anything. He didn't do anything. All right, let's talk. This guy's so fucking buff now. Peter Kalulu! What grade you got for Kalulu? He got 45 minutes. I thought he didn't need to do anything. Came in for Calabria. I gave him a C just for being like, just get some fitness out there. You know?
Yeah, he was just doing fitness because I didn't see him attacking or doing anything. Fabio.
Yeah, he didn't do shit, bro. He didn't do anything.
He's like on that liver shit, like Liver King and shit like that.
Yeah.
Eating the livers.
He's fucking jacked, bro. I'm going to go to the gym and get drunk like that motherfucker. All right, so Chukwueze, he came in the, what was it, the 60 something minute? I don't remember.
Can I give him my grade?
You're going to give him the D?
No, I'm going to give him an F, Fabio.
Oh, shit! This guy, he's cutting class to go hang out in AFCON, and now he shows up and he's getting Fs. That's brutal, bro.
Yeah, nah, bro. I don't really see no spark. I don't see nothing. I know we had to keep the ball, but he didn't even want the ball. And did you? I think I only heard his name one time, Fabio, and that's very bad when we're up a man, to be honest with you, Fabio.
Yeah, but the second half, they did nothing, bro. They really did nothing. That's why I felt harsh, because the same comment that Kush had, like, Adley, we're up 3 goals. You have the possession. Try to make some creativity passes. Like, he wasn't looking. And I saw Chukwueze trying to make runs, you know, and they weren't passing anything. They weren't even trying. It was just hold possession, pass the ball around until you lose it, and then just sit back on defense. The second half was very boring, bro. And I feel like Chuck, Chuck should have been on at halftime. He should have got the full 45 minutes to try to play. Like, there was no reason to keep Pulisic on. By the 55th minute, I'm like, why is Pulisic on? Take him off. Take him off. Take him off. Like, what the fuck? No, they have to wait, and then they eventually do it. All right. So you say F, I say D. I think your F maybe is probably correct. I mean, no, it's got to be a D or NA. F is too harsh. F is too harsh. Reindeers gets an NA. He comes on literally in like the last 15 minutes, does nothing that we even have to worry about. He came in for Loftus-Cheek, I believe. That's it. That's the let's talk Pioli now. Pioli, what's your grade on Pioli?
All right, look. I'm gonna give my. Let me say the grade, Fabio, and then I'm gonna give you like examples of what it is. Okay. He gets an F, Fabio, today.
Oh, an F! How?
Okay, look, check this out. The way, if we don't get that red card, we're playing counterattack the whole game. So, like, let's start being honest. They were all over us before that red card. To me, my problem with Pioli is, like, you're up 3-0. Well, we were 7-2 on aggregate. Or 7-1, or what were we? We were 7-2
at that.
So we were 7-2 on aggregate. They were down 10 minutes, and bro, we was not gonna give up no fucking 5 goals or 6 goals and lose the tie. My problem is, you see, Giroud didn't have a good game. I gave him a C based off him, right?
Yeah.
Pioli, bro, like take out the guys that we have. And to me, my problem with Pioli is, Fabio, is he doesn't know how to integrate the whole team. Like, that's why only the good 11 comes in, you know, and only Okafor, because he got that dog in him. That's why he's been what he is. But with me is why was Giroud? Why you adding more minutes on the Empoli game? He didn't do shit. He looked exhausted, and then you're gonna play him the whole 90, and he ain't do shit. And then Pulisic, he already earned a rest because he was all over the pitch, and so did Leao. To me,
hold on. The Empoli game, he didn't play. Jovic played.
Yeah, no, he played the last 27 minutes. Fabio, look it up.
I forgot.
Yeah, no, look at it. Even Facebook Frank said. So Fabio, so my problem is, and then we got our cousins across the street. It didn't work yesterday, so I know everybody's gonna say it didn't work yesterday in the Champions League, but Limone and Zaghi got everybody ready to fucking play. He starts doing his subs at the 30, 70 minute. The difference between him and Pioli thinking like, okay, you're training the whole team. Okay, you know what? We need to rest. Okay, now you go do something for 90 minutes. What type of shit is that? The guy don't got no rhythm. Let me put you with the adversity that a fucking Okafor has played 555 minutes. In the league. He has 5 goals and 1 assist. So that means that's a total of 6 games. So he has 6 GA in 6 games of actual paid full minutes. And he doesn't get enough time. So this is my problem with Pioli. Like going forward, if you want to go forward with him because he's cheap and shit. I know Limone, he did some bullshit yesterday, but it has worked. 2 trophies, 3 trophies, and now he gonna get the second star before us. So before everybody come, it didn't work in the Champions. That's fine. But you know how us as a Milan fan, we're international. How the second star of Inter going and they're broke boys, how that shit gonna hurt us once there is. So for me, Pioli, what was the reason to keep all these guys in? Like that's not my problem because Giroud is gonna play another 90 minutes and drop another stinker versus Hellas Verona. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So that's my problem with Pioli. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
I'd be surprised. But we'll get to that in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right,
So
let's talk.
What was your grade? I know you're gonna give him an A.
Pioli, I give him a B. The team played well. Again, it seems to be like Milan, especially with this game, as soon as the red card happened, it changes the whole aspect of the first half. But it seems like they only really start to play that last 10 to 20 minutes of the half. That's where they really stepped it up. Drew came on in the sub in the second half on Sunday, which made 0 sense. I agree. All right, so let's now talk, guys. Over 100 views. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Let's show here the rest of the scores for the Europa League. We're going to get to the bigger tournament in a second.
Fabio.
Yes.
Can I give a shout out to no, not a shout out. Look, Furlani, you're not fucking what's the guy from Lord of the Rings, the main guy, Fabio? I can't think of
Frodo Baggins.
Okay, you ain't no fucking Frodo Baggins to be fucking laughing saying that I ain't going anywhere. You not a fucking Frodo Baggins. You're like one of the little hobbits.
Frodo leaves at the end, bro.
Yeah,
Spoiler.
You know, Frodo Baggins takes the ring and he do all that shit. But Furlani don't do that. So
Furlani ain't got the ring. He ain't got the ring.
You ain't got no ring. You're one of the little hobbits. That we don't even know you, bro. You saying I ain't going anywhere. What you think? You fucking Frodo Baggins or Wolf of Wall Street? I don't know what the hell you talking about. But that's not here nor there, Fabio. This guy pissed me off.
I know. At the beginning, don't be pissed off. Not today. Let Frodo live. Let him live. Frodo live.
And he was laughing. He was laughing, and fucking Ibra wanted to punch him in the face, but he he would have went all the way to. He would have went. It would have been so crazy. You know, he would have went instead of going to the Lord of the Rings movie, he would have went into fucking Harry Potter movie.
All right, we're getting derailed here. Let's get to the rest of the actual scores that happened. So Benfica punched their ticket. They beat Rangers 1-0. Villarreal tried to make a bit of a comeback today, but they were too far behind from the previous leg. 3-1 they won, but 3-5 they lost on the aggregate to Marseille, which is without Gattuso now. They lost all the spice on that one, but they're playing better now. West Ham just cleaned up shop. Despite losing the first leg 1-0, Freiburg came, West Ham took care of Freiburg with 5 goals at home, sent them packing. Atalanta was able to get the victory after a 1-1 tie, end up getting this one 2-1 over Sporting, and then Leverkusen with the comeback of the century. Thank you. Big up to Mikey and Remo of the New York City Club, who sent out the bad vibes by putting them, Quarberg already on to the next round before, and Leverkusen just cannot be stopped. 3 goals in the final 20 minutes of the regulation. Unbelievable.
That game was bullshit, man. That game was bullshit. I don't know. That red card.
Red card is bullshit, bro.
Okay, he grabbed him a little bit, right? And then he was able to take 4 or 5 more steps. And then since he slipped on his own after, bro, that's not a fucking red card, bro. And the other guy was on the other side. Like, come on, bro. Frimpong, he's a right wing back. He's not a fucking striker that's gonna fucking put that in the back of the net, bro.
Listen, it's a tight one, but that's a VAR call that makes us all question why you go and say you should look at it. If the guy on the field didn't call it a red and he called it a yellow, and this is a bang-bang play, don't make him go and watch it 15 million times in slow-mo, there's no way to 100% prove from any angle that they showed on the channel, the broadcast we were watching, that guy was so far ahead that the other defender wouldn't have been able to catch up and stop it. That pullback was a last man play. I don't know if I agree with that. So that red card was total bullshit, but still.
But you know who it was? You know, it's that same stupid English referee from the Roma versus Sevilla, that the guy hit the arm in the penalty, he didn't give it and shit like that. And then they say, oh, it's not cool to abuse him and the shit. Sometimes motherfuckers, you gotta get like shitted on because you're not doing your job right. And right there, how you let him go, and then he take 5 more steps and then he trips on himself and then he goes fucking down. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking of the NFL. When boom, 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 take a couple steps and it's a good catch.
You want to see two steps at least, 2 steps and a move.
2, 3 steps. Yeah, so
all
I
right,
don't know.
This is the final 8 now. So the question's been asked in the chat, Gene. Let me bring it up here because they're asking, who do you want next round in the quarterfinals? Who do you want, G? You see the final 8 there. Who are you looking for?
To me, I've been calling them out since the last thing. I'm not afraid of anybody, you know. If we got, more pressure under Liverpool to end Klopp on the goodbye, his farewell and shit like that. But I want West Ham United. You know what? There's this guy named Don Hussam that said that fucking West Ham will shit off the park. So I wanna go into his live stream. I want to be smoking a fucking Cubano, and I just want to shit on him. Because, I mean, they deserve to be shit on. You know, they're Brighton. Serie A winners, Brighton. Like, shit, they went out in a bang. So, I want West Ham, Fabio. Let's do it up.
Everybody has different opinions. Anwar saying Marseille. People want West Ham because it's Paqueta.
The team that I'm afraid of, Fabio? Because Pioli's been a loser facing them the whole year.
Oh,
it's Atalanta.
I know.
Yeah, because of Pioli.
Actually, I don't want to play either. Like, there's 4 teams I'd rather pick. 3. I don't want to play Atalanta. Roma's a different animal than we've played the whole year because of De Rossi. Leverkusen, these guys just can't.
IFTV, stop hating on fucking De Rossi. He's doing a fucking great job. Stop being a hater. Yes, he's keeping this game up. The new manager bounce has overpassed, and they're playing well. Stop fucking hating on them, IFTV. Like, De Rossi is a fucking legend in the game, bro. Stop hating.
Paulo's saying here, honestly, if we got Atalanta and over 2 legs were able to put an actual good performance together, I would appreciate that. Honestly, I would appreciate getting Atalanta and being able to defend the shit that we've gotten against them this year. The 2 losses and a tie, now 2 more games. Come on, this is, again, if Pioli loses these games, gets bounced by another Italian team, you gotta bounce him. There's not even a question he's gone at the end of the year. I think the further he goes in this competition, the better they are in the standings, the more talk will be that they're not going to get rid of Pioli because look where they are. He still has a year on the contract. They're not going to consider it a failure. The idea is that Pioli has to at least get to the final of this, not semi-final of Europa League after semi-final of Champions League. That doesn't sound good. We got to at least get to a final. Anything can happen in the final.
You know what's crazy, Fabio?
I dare you to call for Pioli to leave if he wins another major trophy, a trophy we've never gotten. Then you got to give Pioli respect.
You know what's crazy is we have the 2 number 1 teams. Number 1, Liverpool in the Premier League. They're tied with Arsenal. Yes, Arsenal are ahead with goal difference, but they have the same points. And then Bayer Leverkusen are beating up on the Bundesliga. So Europa League now is starting to get hot, man. And I don't know, Benfica or Porto. I mean, I don't really know, but I think like Benfica's 2 or they're 1. I don't know, but it's probably like a close difference.
I think Benfica is 2. Porto's first, I believe. Yeah, because I saw a thing that's saying they were the second place. All right. So, any other things about this particular thing before we move on? Because we got the big boys to talk about. Because there was a lot of fun stuff that happened. In the other game that we baby. All right, so actually before we get to them, let's just talk a little bit of the other teams that played today. I think that would be fair. Let's talk about them, and we'll get to the Champions League in just a second. But let me switch to this one. Hold on one second. We have a final 8 in the one below us. So let's put this up. Hold up. I'm sorry. I'm hitting too many buttons. But did you get to watch any of the games today? Because today they had some wilding games. Hold on. Let me put this up here. Too many buttons being touched. There you go. Finally. Finally. Yeah. Yo, Olympiacos.
Like five goals away from home.
Bro,
Olympiacos
was crazy game, bro. Crazy. Let me just increase it here so you can see the whole thing. All right. Fenerbahce, despite already winning 3-0, lost this game to Union Saint, whatever, and they're still through. Fiorentina with the 1-1 tie over Maccabi Haifa or whatever. 1-1 after a crazy goal fest, which I got to see a little bit of at the bar last week. They make it through. Big ups to the other Italian team. Damn, G. Who the hell is Pakvetskolinski? Whatever they are, they won 5-1 over Dynamo Zagreb.
They're from Greece. I think they're from Greece, Fabio.
They're from Greece. All right. They're big up to them. Victoria Plitzen, they're 0-0.
That was the most boring.
Yeah, 0-0.
First game 0-0 and the other team 0-0. So it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And then, all right, Aston Villa 0-0 with Ajax in Netherlands, but on the return in England, Aston Villa showed why they are the better team. And despite they did have a 11-10. Then Club Brugge, 3-0, bro. Club Brugge, they just keep rolling. They're looking good. And Lille with the 1-1, they made it through on a 4-1 aggregate. Did you see any of the games? The only game I'm really want to talk about is this one right here. Olympiacos and Maccabi Tel Aviv. This game was in a neutral site because of the Israeli team, but Olympiacos overturned a crazy deficit in the first half alone, bro. What a game. They end up winning it 6-1, 7-5 on aggregate. Crazy. And this one has a fantastic goal. You got to see some of the highlights here?
Yeah, Fabio. That goal was a wonder goal. I don't know.
Wonder goal, bro.
You were running down the street, Manhattan naked for that one.
Hell yeah. Are you kidding me? I wish I was in Manhattan. What a goal. Hell of a fucking thing. But let's get to the final one, all right? Final one, the big boys. The final 8 of the Champions League. Now, we knew most of them. The only 2 left to punch their tickets were whether it was going to be Atletico Madrid or Inter. And the final game was, who the hell was it? Liverpool, not Arsenal and Porto, which Arsenal ends up taking it, right?
That was the day before, but I think the last one, BVB and
okay, you're right. BVB and Atletico Madrid. So both of the teams that were in our group have still progressed, and you know who didn't progress? Inter, despite having a 1-0 lead, go into Spain, into Madrid, and they were launching shit into space, bro. I don't know if you know this, guys. This is Lautaro Armstrong. He's going to be the first Argentinian, Italian, American astronaut. Unbelievable. Put one. Oh, no, not that guy. We don't want that guy up right now. But Inter losing, not making it, despite that seeming to be their big prize on this one. They thought they were going to try to complete a double. Didn't happen. Gee, how depressing was it for them to lose in penalty kicks in the way they did?
I think finally, I think in Serie A, Limone could get it and away with it, but he got away. He subbed a lot of people that didn't make sense, and they finally got him. But at the end of the day, Fabio, I mean, it's been working on what it. But Thuram had I think Thuram or Barella, which either one had a. Oh shoot, dang! He had a chance to score.
The Thuram you're talking about?
Score 2 goals, but he
2 goals.
He scored 2 balls.
In his hand. But, I mean, this is if you're gonna talk about Thuram, this is the lead story right here. Okay, Thuram, despite the fact that prior to doing this, had an unbelievable chance that he squandered, right? To just a little bit later go and grab the testicles, the package, the boys of Savic in the way that he did. Not only did he not get a yellow card, he didn't even get a VAR review. Didn't want to take a look. Look at the view I have. Look at this. Look at this. This guy squeezed the testicles of another player on the field and did not get a red card. Out of their mind. This is why until UEFA cleans up their act, I think we should put them on the child protection services, because look what's happening. They're letting people's children be squeezed and damn near popped on live television. This is not how you do it. This is sexual assault. Inter is sexually assaulting on the field. Unbelievable. Turam, you should be embarrassed, despite the fact that you had your fucking chance to get the winner. You have the nerve to grab dick on live television, and you think we weren't going to notice. We saw it. We didn't like it. Don't ever do it again. He should be banned from football, period. I've never even seen this happen in American sport. I've seen people, again, I had to, you can flick, right? Flick is okay. You can punch, a little too harsh, but you could do that too. But as soon as you turn to the open palm, and then you use this in a very violent manner, pulling, grabbing, like a claw, you don't want that, all right? You don't need it, you don't want it, and you damn well better not like it, because this is absurd that this is the type of stuff we're allowing in football now. This is, to me, this is a travesty. This should be a whole investigation. This should have been front page on Gazzetta dello Sport, but no, they can never mention any of this. Just, we're grabbing dicks and it's okay. It's not okay. I don't like it. I had to mention it. Let's move on. Inter bounced. All they're going to get is that Scudetto, Scudetto up your ass, all right? All right, G. Any other things about it?
Okay, about the game, man. Like,
okay. You want to talk the game?
About the game. Look, guys, like, this is how big we are. So DeMarco scores that goal, and he does the Theo celebration. Lautaro Armstrong named his son Theo Hernandez. So they love him, bro. So they think we're obsessed. We're not obsessed, bro. Your players naming their son, the one that's gonna take their name into the future and the more of the future after that. But to me, stop, like, bro, if we so low budget of the team, why are you doing the Theo celebration? That's Theo. You're not fucking French, DeMarcos. Get off the big croissant. If not, like Cam said, is you gonna suck it or not?
Oh my Lord! All right, listen. Inter, big disappointment for them. But Atletico, I was watching the game with Strasbourg Steve, our buddy, and he kept mentioning Atletico's a different animal at home, not so much away. And maybe Inter needed to capitalize more in that first leg. They had multiple opportunities to get the deciding goal, but they couldn't. And they ended up Atletico. They had good guys. They came in, they made the plays, and they drove them the extra time. And in penalty kicks, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Out of the final 8 here, man, and we're going to find out who's playing who tomorrow morning, along with us and everybody else's draw. Who do you think has the best opportunity to win it all? You got to put your mic on. I can't hear you. Are you going to tell me?
What I said? No. What I said is Manchester City, they doing doblete. They're going back to back.
Really? You think so?
Yeah.
Look, Paulo's saying Inter choked. All failed at Inter. Manager players' attitude. They subbed their best players in the second half. Taylor, Pazza Inter forever. Yep. Simone has been there so long. You listen, man. All right. So on regards to this, Anwar saying City and Madrid. Listen, man. Honestly, I have to say City. Yeah, it's got to be City and Madrid. Those are the two best teams. I mean, Madrid hasn't even looked like, City or Bayern, says Terry. Bayern.
Why hasn't nobody picked the best team of all time? The
Which
one
one?
that
Arsenal?
that the greatest player ever went with his dick tucked to Barcelona the year after they got beat in the final, and then he went to go win it with them. How come nobody's saying why ain't nobody making the greatest club in the world? That's why I most hate Inter even more now, because you got these fuckers laughing at the Serie A because y'all was talking all that bullshit and y'all didn't complete the mission.
Who are you referring to? I'm so lost. Dortmund?
You don't no Dortmund won Champions League. I think the only one that
Hasn't won is Arsenal?
no, there's
Oh,
Atletico in
PSG
Paris.
too. Okay. Well, listen, to me, I think you got to go with the heavyweights. They have to be the favorites. It's got to be Manchester City or Real Madrid. Has to be. PSG will never win a Champions League. Yeah, you're probably right about that. All right, let's move it along. Because it's already we're over an hour. Verona Milan preview coming in. G, are we going to have a major rotation, being that this game we were playing most of our starters? What do you think?
I don't really think that we're gonna rotate because and then we go into the international break, Fabio.
That's
so
true.
I think our first 11 is gonna start, and then if we play well, we take Verona serious. We win the 50-50 balls, we'll beat them. Because right now, these last 10 games is when it gets hard when you're facing the relegation teams because they're scrapping for every inch. They're scrapping every second, every millimeter that you have. And, so it is what it is, Fabio. Let's just go out there, show them their respect, beat them, and let's go into the international break cruising.
Yeah, and Verona needs these 3 points. They're currently sitting with 26 points in 14th place, so they need everybody below them. Cagliari in 15, Lecce 16, Empoli 17, Frosinone with 24 and 18, and even Sassuolo 23. These are only 3 points apart. So from 14th to 19th are 3 points apart. Anything can happen. Anything can happen, baby. So for me, we better put a good performance on. I don't know if we play Leao the full game. At least push him 60 minutes from the beginning, but then sub him out.
You're talking about Pioli,
I know he's going to play the whole thing. Verona's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game.
He's going to play Giroud this game.
What do we think?
This game.
Sportiello has to play. I don't know about Mike. We'll find out.
I want to say something controversial.
I
think Noah Ravier deserves a spot.
You talking Primavera now?
I think a lot of y'all have forgot because when I mention it on Twitter or I talk to people in the chats, they say, "Oh, he's young." So we don't remember who was starting Croissant Eater at 16 when we were in Banter. You think like people are not going to lead this kid? This kid is special, man. How many penalties has he saved with the young pumps? We playing the best talent, young talent in the world. Yes. Real Madrid got the 4 next big things coming up, and we beat him. And he stopped. I think he stopped their number 1 rated prospects goal. To not be sure. So I think at the end of the day, I would pick him. If not, I give it to Sportiello. I'm not gonna hate on Sportiello. But Magic, you want that 8 million? We'll sell you for 100, and we got the next Magic, but more taller, 6'3" or 4, something like that.
All right, so let's get to our conversations. What's your preview? Because we have a question that just came in. We got to address. What is your prediction for this game?
I'm gonna say 1-0. We're gonna win it ugly, 5.
1-0, another ugly one. I like it. I'll go with that too. Sounds like an ugly
clean sheet.
I hope it's not. I hope it's 3-0. I'm gonna be live at the bar. So if you people are gonna be in the New York City area, come down to Manhattan, 33rd Street, baby. 10 a.m. I'll be in the building. Come say what up. Come take a picture. Come say hello. We'll put it in the Patreon chat or even on our Instagram. Say what up. Come say what up. Yes. Again, I will be there. NYC is the fucking place to be, baby. Best club in North America. All right, let's go, G. We got a question from the chat. Let's get it. All right, hold on.
Get the question.
Where is it? Leban Youssef just asked it. Guys, what do you think about Milan getting investigated for Elliott still owning us and not Redbird, and most likely getting fined or worse for something? Actually, lucky, just a little update, nothing's going to happen to us because everything is straight. These guys rushed to put out a story. Nothing is going to happen. They were actually investigating for Lonnie and even Gazidis before that, and everything is legit. We had this all squared up. It's bullshit. It's just a stupid newspaper and probably the mayor of Milan trying to get back at Cardinale and Milan for getting the stadium pushed forward because they don't want us to leave the San Siro. It's like you keep sucking us dry, bro. Is that not right, G?
Fabio, you know what? I was to jump the gun, but you said not. But I think it is what it. They know that PIF is going to come on. Shout out Frank, and then once we clear out like owning Elliott, I think PIF is going to own like 40%, and then we're going to be able to build the stadium. I think. Look, Fabio, I said it on Twitter, and people were showing me love. Like Italy, get your foot out your own ass. We have the best entertaining league in the world. Like we got the most talent coming out the world, like out this league. Like if you could do marketing and everything, we could do back like in the 90s. But stop trying to look at putting in your pockets and start giving everybody money and shit like that. I think if Milan get this stadium, we competing with Europe's elite. We could do a Bayern. Maybe we're not getting the money. We're not getting the money like of the Premier League because of the TV, but we'll be able to compete like Bayern competes against these teams. And yeah, man. And Frank says like they knew Gravina, like he's under investigation for stealing all this TV money, and he just wanted to push a paper out, push pen to paper out. So I think they worried about us getting PIF because we're like zero debt. We're cutting our wage bill down. And we're making profit, bro. We made 25 million last year, like without selling Tonali. So that's what I think it is.
I agree, man. And honestly, the influx maybe coming from PIF could be a wonderful thing. I honestly think that Redbird is only here to keep the ship afloat until we get the stadium, when they reevaluate and then sell us completely to the Saudis. And you know what? I'm not going to stick my nose up at the Saudis buying us for whatever reason you might come up with. They're helping other teams become powerhouses in Europe and dominating their domestic leagues. Why can't we get it? Let's get our stadium built. That's all that matters. And then eventually these guys will be the type of owners who don't care about profits per se. To them, they have so much money. This is a plaything. And for a plaything, you buy all the best toys. So that's what we care about. That's what we give a fuck as fans. All right.
Cardinale, a bad owner, but a 1.3 billion.
How you guys keep saying bad owner?
I'm just saying. That's the paper. Cardinale, a bad owner for turning a profit, like wanting to build a stadium, but 1.3 million in debt. Zhang is the Jesus Christ of fucking Italian football. You didn't read the paper, did you? Zhang is the man. He's not that like Oak Tree ain't want his money. Like the people in China don't want his money. Why you think he ain't been back in China? Because he know they gonna tax that ass.
I tell you,
don't drop the soap, Zhang.
You better watch out, guys. Watch Holland's gonna be coming to Milan in a couple of years with the money we're gonna be balling in. Trust me. Honestly, I think Redbird's been fine, man. Everybody needs to lay off this bullshit. No matter what you think about Redbird or Cardinale, at least they came to buy our club, okay? There is no Italian owner or company coming to buy us, all right? We have this American ownership. They're trying to build the brand even more, and they're pushing to get us a stadium. Let's relax. Let's see that things are good. This is not the banter era. Let it go. It's very good for your soul and your heart if you let it go. Go listen to Elsa. Big ups to her. She'll tell you all about it, man. You got to let it go. All right, G. Parting shot time. Let's go. What's your parting shot?
Just keep an eye on the channel. I got something coming up big. On my end, my passion for the club that I love. But I just want to give a shout out to the young puppies. I mean, everybody jumped off their bandwagon because we're not in first place no more in the Primavera League. But these young puppies, we got all our talent back. And I just want to give a shout out to Cuenca. Please fucking get healthy. We need you in the Final Four. And Noah Riviere and Zeroli, you guys are going to the top, man. Man, these kids, no, especially right there, man. Noah, man. Oh my God, bro! Like this guy, he's commanding. He's crazy, and give him his time. It's time, Fabio. Like we got so much young talent. They can't tell us nothing. We might not be top in Italy, but when we go against the best of the best talents in the world, we're up there. And people have been saying it. That's why BVD's stupid ass want to steal Carmada from us. But then we're not gonna get into that discussion. But shout out to the young pups. I love you guys. Keep growing.
All right. Check out the video coming soon on our channel, guys. Big ups to G for that one. Parting shot here is again a thank you to everybody in the chat. 129 live views on a fucking Thursday night. We appreciate you so much. If you haven't already, please do us a favor. What you got to do, one, if you're watching on another platform like Twitter or wherever, please go onto YouTube and subscribe to our channel. It's very important. Help us get to the next level. We're trying to get to 3,000 and keep rising. Hit the notification bell so you're up to date with all the videos we're dropping. Smash the like, leave a fucking comment. Find us on Patreon if you want to help and join the Patreon specials we got going. Thank you, everybody in the chat who's been in here with us from the moment we start, of course. Big ups to our buddy Facebook Frank, Terry, Liban Yusuf, Vince Mancini. We got Paulo Cesar, Nick, Anwar, Steve Wells, and Mas. We got mad people that were in here. Ricardes.
Prosciutto
was in here. I didn't see him. Big ups to Prosciutto. Our boy, legendary Alfredo. Of course, we got a few other guys. Fit Mom Media. I don't want to miss nobody. I'll make sure Rahul was in here talking. Fuji's and Funyuns, Ponchi. Everybody who checks us out, man, we really appreciate you. Check us out.
Anwar coming up in here too.
We love it. Anwar's back in the fold, baby. All right. G, tomorrow morning, we going live?
Yeah, we're going live, Fabio.
Live draw show tomorrow morning on the channel. Be on here with me and G. Fucking live at 5 for G. 5 in the morning, 8 a.m. my time. Fucking 12 or 1, wherever the hell you are. Let's go, baby. Guys, any final words, G, before we peace out?
Nah, man. I just want to say, man, shout out to Facebook Frank and Timmy, man. The experience they had, the photos, and like I told them personally, like it couldn't happen. Like those 2 wins couldn't happen for them to see it to 2 better guys, man. Those guys are amazing. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to Timmy. You know, that's my brother. I'm waiting for you to come out to Cali. We got you over here, man. So, nah, man, shout out to them, man.
People be traveling to Cali, right? People be traveling to Cali.
Yeah, people are traveling to Cali. But I just want to say, like, shout out to them, and I can't wait to go with that experience with me and Fabio, but we might be getting arrested.
Oh, baby! Forza lotta, vincerai, non ti lasceremo mai. Ale, Milan, ale. Forza lotta, vincerai, non ti lasceremo mai.